When I wear my glasses in a video, you know that it's going to be quite a calmy video because let me play from the phone here. I want to do with you the first Watch Fix and Chill of this year and for a very special topic. This little quint here from the brand Haggard is called the Captive of Night. And in this little quint, we have this shade Labrynth here, or maze. What's the correct English pronunciation for the word labyrinth? I don't think there is an English pronunciation, so let's call it Labyrinth. This is a black and gold. And whenever I talk about the shade, whenever I show this shade, I have the comments, why is there nothing else like this on the market? I don't want to buy a whole quint just for one shade. So I thought, chilly vibe, today I will just sit down and swatch my way through my collection and try to find for you something that is similar. I will do it as in all of these videos. So what I will do is I will give you first of all the reference. Oh, here it is. Oh, is this beautiful? This is a black-based gold and I've never before seen this. And I will now just swatch different types of gold below. Once the arm is full, I will also do a phone video. If there's not so much, you might get the phone video just at the end, but on top you will always have Labrynth as reference shade from Haggard. If you though want to buy the quint, you can get it of course in like healthy store and save 12% with my code ELLAGRAM, or I think they also have it on C Beauty Mall, but with my code ELLAGRAM_makeup you save only 5%. So the decision is yours whether you want to buy it there, or if you want to buy it at all. But I'm here for you to try and find a shade that is similar to this. I think honestly that I will not find anything, but we will see. I also lowered the light a bit so that it's not so overly like oversaturated. No, not oversaturated. You know, like washed out from the lights. I keep the background light on. That's not really distracting, but I lowered down the panels here. I went now through my complete collection and I have here now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 palettes that could have a potential dupe. And the more I just I compared it, I realized that my description of this being a blackened gold is not 100% true. There is a black base going on that's mixed under, but I do want to point out that here is a lot of olive going on. So we have a gold glitter gold metal that is mixed in a base of a very, very dark olive. So I assume though that maybe something that has a dark green base in the mix could do the trick. And I do have to admit that none of these that I chose here are single shades, so I don't have anything in the singles. So to be honest, maybe you will end up buying this if you really want to have the palette. But let's start. Padmagraph. This is Mothership 5, and now that I see it, I don't think that this is spot on because I thought that this shade down here, it's called Guilty Pleasure, could be close to this. I mean, when we hold the pans side by side, let me just do that for you. Oh boy, do you see that? Do you see the dent? I just slammed the edge of the Padmagraph palette into that shade. Oh no. No. Oh my god, it's crumbled everywhere. At least I saved the shade and now I have hit pan in here. Oh no. Now when I hold it side by side, I don't think that this is going to be close, but I'ma swatch it anyway. We just want to try this, but No. This is way more bronzy. Oh yeah, this is way warmer and bronzy. Okay, that was a fail. And when I was cleaning up the mess here, I realized maybe a pencil could it be? This is the Lisa Eldridge Seamless Glide Eye Pencil in Renaissance Gold. Let me put that directly underneath. That has a warm brown base, so that one also not. This is the Glaminatrix Fairy Light 6-pan palette, which is sadly not available anymore, but maybe you have this, and I don't know, can you see this? I try to not let it shine directly in the light. The shade Star, so this one here, could be very, very similar to the beloved Labyrinth shade. Also not. Oh, this is much more reflective than... It's a beautiful shade, and I do think that the base that this is maybe mixed on could be similar, but the pigment of metal that is in here is completely different. While Labyrinth has much more, I would say, loose glitter in there, this is a straight on metallic. The Narimi Black Ash palette should be available, and I thought actually of Cicada. It is a bit more green, I would say, than Labyrinth is, but the finish could be similar. We will see. Okay, let me build up the swatch a bit better so you can see it. Honestly, I say yes. It is definitely not exactly the same, but it is similar. So let's put Cicada aside because I will do direct swatch comparison next to each other once we're done here. I am pretty sure that this is going to be a fail, but I wanted to try anyway. The Byredo Mineral Scapes. This has very interesting shades and undertones, and also this olive theme. And this shade up here, this is Rock Bad. Maybe a bit lighter than Labyrinth, but maybe it's fitting the vibe. I don't know. I mean, it could be. Okay, we're onto something. I think this is softer and this is warmer. While this has a black olive base, this is definitely more a bronzy olive base, but it's still olive, so it is similar. Should we swatch it? Yes, I will swatch it next to each other later on too. Then both of the Be Perfect palettes could have something that is similar. The one that I thought of here, Rover, could be too dark and too simple metallic, I think. Yeah. The base is spot on in my opinion, but this is just missing the golden glitter. And from the Carnival 4, it was the shade Grunge, but I guess that this is probably too straight up olive without any gold. Yes, this is just true olive with yellow gold. This has a white gold sheen to it. So honestly, this is a bit disappointing because I just expected that it would be easier, but that just shows once again that this is not really good. Oh, I forgot two palettes. I'm sorry. I forgot the two Izamaya palettes because they offer such a variety of undertones. And from the Industrial 2, I know people cry all the time. The shade, I think this is Let. This could be it. I mean, it's not as sparkly metallic-y. No, it's completely different. It is completely different. Much lighter in the base. Okay, that one not, but maybe we have good luck in Industrial 1. And now that I look into Industrial 1, I'm like, okay, let's just close it. No, that's not that. So at the end, we have 3 shades that I will swatch next to each other. But before that, here is the phone flash video. All the shades are very, very pretty. That is not the thing. But none of these is just like the first one, like the Haggard shade. So let's now swatch them side by side, and then I'm going to give you a close-up. So the first one is the Haggard shade called Labrynth. Then I take the Byredo shade in Rock Bad from the Mineralscapes palette. That's so much warmer. No, I'm sorry. But then let's also take Cicada from the Remy Black Ash. Honestly, I think this is the closest I can get. And I don't know if you can tell in a second. Here they are close up. So this is Haggard, Byredo, and Cicada from Narimi. I think the main difference between Cicada and Labrynth is the fact that Cicada has blue shimmers to it. So it is blue reflective. Plus, this is more yellow golden. So I don't know what I expected myself, but this shade I officially call undupable. I have not seen anything like this. I mean, not even in the liners that I own. I swatched other kind of goldeny liners that I have. I don't have a lot, 3 or 4 maximum. And nothing just looks like that. Absolutely nothing. This Labrynth shade from Haggard, this is just so special. Honestly, it is easier to dupe this blue with the purple holographic specks throughout than the shade Labrynth, which is this blackened olivey gold. I'm sorry. I really hoped that I might have, I don't know, like a good dupe for you, but I assume, or I think you, if you really want to have the shade, you might have to get the Haggard palette. All the makeup lovers, all the makeup passionists out there, please, this shade, we're calling you. This shade here. This here in the close-up. This shade. If you know a dupe for this, if you have something where you think this could be a dupe, please swatch it for me, send it to me what it is so I can at least try to compare it through a photo. I'm really curious if we are able as a community to find a dupe for the beautiful shade from the Captive of Night palette from Haggard. I'm curious, is there a shade in your collection where you would say, holy fuck, this is undupable for me? Let us know down below. Make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for being here, and I see you soon.